Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our message today. The cards read the energy of the day. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. I'll choose 3 cards. I'll read the base of the pack and I'll also choose one from Anna Stark's pack as well for some extra guidance from the universe at this really powerful time. So I'm setting the intention for a reading, asking for some navigation. There we have Blossom, Five of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. So, such a powerful day today. So much is happening. And during this time, it's important for us to really stay in a place of peace and send our prayers out from that place of peace. Not getting lost in everything that we're seeing out there in this reality. Lots of things can be coming through that are they're not of truth. So being mindful of if we're watching something and it is bringing up fear or anger or any of those lower frequency emotions, that is the energy that we are emitting to the world. So during this time, being aware that we know what is going on in our lives, we know in our little bubble, we know how we are, we know our family, we know our friends, we know our community. So we know the truth of what's going on there. And outside of that, we are being fed different things. And the most powerful thing that we can do is pray, to send peace, to send love, to call on the angelic realm, the higher beings of light that have entered the planet. And as we have come through this massive shift on Tuesday, the 22nd, and all the way through this month and all the way through this year, as we're going through this shift and we are coming into that alignment with the divine, things are going to show themselves on the outside world that if we are not careful, we will get drawn into and even start to come into conflict with people of like minds, because we've all got a different version of what's going on. We all have a different perception. So during this time, focus on our ascension, because we're not focusing on our ascension just for us. We're focusing on it for everyone who resides on this planet, within this planet, and also Mother Earth. So as we hold ourselves in that light, in that peace and in that love, and send that love from our hearts, because this is what we've been doing. We've been opening our heart centers to send love through our heart center out into the world, because this is why we're here at this time. We're here to anchor this light into the earth, into ourselves, into every cell of our bodies, and to hold the light, to send the light, and to be a beacon of peace not to go in conflict with one another, because we have different points of view, because in doing so we begin to lower our vibration, our energy. So during this time, being mindful of what you're watching on outside of you. If it's causing any kind of upset, it's best to step away, go in nature, go for walks, realign, and know that we are protected. And as we feel protected, and we are protecting everyone on the earth, we're protecting all who resides here, purely by holding the intent. When we start to see everyone in danger, then we're sending out fear. We start to emit fear out into the world, and it creates more fear and holds us in this place of entrapment. So during this time, focus on the work that you've been doing, the visions that you have been holding, not just for ourselves. This is not a selfish thing. This is for everyone who resides upon and within Mother Earth, for Mother Earth herself. We're holding the energy for the love of ourselves and for the love of everyone, and holding everyone in our hearts. So the first card is Blossom, and this is Judgment in the traditional tarot card deck. So we are being asked, this is where the angel is sounding the trumpet and all those souls are raising, and this is what we are being asked to do. That trumpet is being sound, and we are being asked to rise up in pure light, sending light, and not stepping into judgment. And it's very difficult when you're seeing, or we're seeing things in the outside world that are very painful for us to see. Be mindful that everything out there is manufactured to hold us in a place of fear. If we start to send fear and get upset, we are connecting back into the third dimension, and stepping back and sending love is the most powerful thing that we can do. It's not that we don't care. I'm sure I've said this in one of the readings this week. It's not that we don't care, it's that we do care, and we know the importance of light and sending love. And this is the Judgment card. There's judgment, and asking us not to step into judgment. So this is the card of Blossom, the light, bringing our light forward now, holding on to our light, allowing it to shine within our bodies, within our lives, and holding the focus of this light, encompassing Mother Earth. Win or lose, this is the Five of Swords, severe conflict. So that's the energy, severe conflict, and we can see that now. It's been building and building, and just as we enter this energetic portal, this heavenly gateway, all the chaos, all the conflict comes to its eruption. And it's being careful we don't go into these mind games that are being played out all around us, that we step out of conflict, especially with each other. We're all seeing things differently. We're all seeing through the lens of our own filters, our own eyes. So being gentle with each other, definitely not going into conflict. There is enough conflict. And for all light workers to come together in light, regardless of our perceptions, regardless of what we believe is going on, to come together in love and support each other. And then we have awaiting results. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a positive card that comes through all this. And it's a positive card because we've planted those seeds within us. We've anchored them. We have our roots firmly placed, embedded into Mother Earth, into our Earth Star chakra. We have connected to the higher powers, and our heart is where we are now expanding from. We're growing from our hearts. So whatever is going on, come back and stay grounded. Come back into your heart. Send love. Send peace. Stay away from anything that's disturbing you. And that is not pretending it's not going on. We all know what's going on. But we are being very careful of the energy that we are placing into any situation that's occurring just now. Stay focused. This is a positive card telling us not to worry unnecessarily. To stay rooted in your faith. Stay rooted in love. Calling on our ancestors to light the way. Our spirit guides, our angels to light the way. And then the base of the pack is find balance. So no matter what is got, this is the Two of Pentacles. So it's the pentacle there, and whatever we choose to believe, one way or another, if it's sending us out of balance, rebalance. Take yourself away from everyone and everything. Find some silence. Meditate. Go out into nature. Feel the power of the divine within. Just anchoring your roots into the earth. Taking nice deep breaths. Breathing up through our nostrils and filling our lungs with fresh air, steadying our hearts, neutralizing our hearts and quietening our minds, because the energy around us is huge, and we have built this spiritual muscle now to be able to stay grounded, stay rooted, stay focused on our light, stay balanced. And so I'm asking now the universe, the divine, to please come through for any messages that will help guide us through this intense time. There we have between worlds. We're moving now. We're moving between worlds. And the world that we're leaving behind is trying to hold us back. So this is the turtle. It's a card of longevity as well. So any health issues that have been causing concern, know that this is a card of longevity and health. A card of moving home, moving timelines, moving and shifting through realities into higher dimensions. And as we take this journey in the between world, as we're moving through, we are going to get tested like never before. So make sure you're doing your meditation, you're bringing yourself into center, not getting lost in your head. Definitely not getting lost in our heads. Trying to figure out what's going on, trying to see what we can do to prevent what's going on. And if it is outside of our reality, if it's outside of our community, the most powerful thing that we can do is pray and anchor the light and know that we have all signed up for this. Every single person, every single soul on the planet, we've signed up for it. And we're now shifting like never before. Huge shifts. Lots of truths are going to start coming out, and how we connect with those truths is how we are going to progress through our ascension, knowing that God has a plan. Ultimately, God has a plan, which we may not be able to see. But if we come into our hearts, we can feel the love. We can feel that energy from the divine flowing through us. So this is, we're in the new direction, moving into a new direction. And whatever we believe, that is going to become our reality. So no matter what's going on around you, take your focus away into the divine, holding the planet in light and allowing the light to bring the truth out, the divine truth of what's really going on. So we have 25, 27, 34, 34, 39, 12, wow. A very auspicious number. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is creation. 1 is the masculine. 2 is the divine feminine. We're going through a powerful time of creating. We can see how fearful people are making this, creating a world, and we can see how filled with light others are creating the world. We're in this between worlds, make a choice. Step out of fear. Really step out of fear into the truth, the divine truth of who we truly are. We are here creating, and whatever we focus on expands. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and thank you so much for listening. Thank you.